What's up, world? It's your boy Easy, and I'm back with another video. Dang, I ain't even going by Easy no more. I'm so used to that. So it's your boy Jordan, and I'm back with another video. Today, I'm gonna just be drawing a little picture here, as you can see. I don't even know what I'm drawing for real. I'm just going with the motions of what's coming to my brain. I'm not really understanding, so we're gonna freestyle and try to put something together. So far I'm just drawing down the basic layout of what I'm going for, even though I don't know what I'm going for. But as you can see, I always start off with the red color for my sketch, just because with that I can see the vision way more clear of where I'm trying to go with it. So I always start off with a sketch and in the form of the red color because it stands out the most. So here I'm just sketching, trying to come up with some type of idea where I'm going to. Usually when I do projects or before I start projects, I always try to do a sketch just to get the ideas flowing and layouts flowing and working on my lining, so I don't erase 100 million times just because I can't get the correct lines and structure of the lines, because that's the most important part. You want to get your structure of the lines together when you're drawing the final sketch. So here, just sketching to see where my mind takes me. I don't know where these shoes is going, but they're going somewhere. I might just come up with my own style. I'm not sure yet. So yeah, here's the sketch layout. Then we'll start going in kind of like details of the head shape and how I want that to look. Then facial structure. So I'll put the mouth down, the nose down, the two eyes, and the eyebrows are where everything going. So that's basically how I do all my drawings when I'm starting off. It looks terrible now, but the finished product should look decent, you know what I'm saying? Put the nose down, structure of the eyes a little more detailed. Yeah, so I hope everybody's doing good today. It's nice and sunny. As some may know, I live in Atlanta now, so the weather has definitely been great since I've been here. Of course, it's bipolar like everywhere else, but so far I'm loving the weather. Yeah, I'm just loving where I'm at, man. Now I'm doing the hairline, the hair structure. So that's pretty much what the character is gonna look like. So now I'm putting on the second layer. The second layer is just like the fine, like more rough details. So basically knowing exactly what I'm doing before I put the final lines down. So I'm trying to make them more cleaner, you know what I'm saying? The line structure more cleaner. But what we're gonna do is fast forward. As you can see, this is like the more finer detail of the drawing that I'm drawing. So I always go with blue for the second layer, as most artists do, just because now you can see how it lays down on top of the sketch. And then you don't want to try to do all of them in the same color, because then you'll try to be too detailed in this step when you still got another step to go to like clean it up. you always want to get at least three line structures down, or just the format. So I always go with a sketch, and then the structure of the drawing, then a fine drawing. You could do 4 if you really like working on something detailed, but nah, I just need 3. And this is just freestyle, y'all. Like, usually when I'm drawing, I look at something just to capture the direction I want to go with something. But this is just straight off the dome, just to get those juices going. And this is how I do every project. So we're gonna fast forward, since we already got this down of what we're doing. We're gonna fast forward. Now that we got that done, the line structure, what we want, gonna go with the fine drawing. So this is basically the last level where you're going in more detail. As you can see, now I'm zooming in more just to get that detail together. Make sure the lines are straight, make sure they all look the same, because I don't know, for me, I like to see all my lines like perfect. Not even perfect, but clean enough where it's not too much of a difference throughout the whole drawing. So, as you see now, I'm doing a lot more like redrawing and erasing than I was before. So now you see like where I'm going with it now. And the good thing about using Procreate is that you could always like see like your structure on different levels. Like cartoon structures is different from like portrait structures and like painting structures. So now you see me zooming in more and really trying to get the lining together. That's the most important part about drawing, like, is getting the lines together. If you see my stuff at the beginning when I was first learning, like, I started drawing with the mouse pad on my old laptop. Like, that's how I used to draw everything. So my line structure was all over the place. But once I discovered the iPad Pro and the Apple Pencil, and around like 2018, that's when I got an iPad Pro. I got the iPad Pro, I think it was the 9.7 inch. And that was, let me see, I got the 9. Yeah, and that was in 2016. So I was 2 years behind, but it helped me do so much work quicker and faster and more efficient. So shout out to that iPad. I definitely seen a change in like how I could get stuff done faster, and it didn't limit me. So then to go more on that story, I ended up upgrading to, I think I got that iPad for like maybe $300. I think I did. No, I got it for about like $250. I got the iPad Pro 2016 for $250 in 2018, and then like a year later, 2019, I got the iPad 11 inch 2018. So I upgraded. That was a massive difference because the screen was bigger. That was the 11 inch. And that definitely changed the game for me, where I was able to like do way more. I was kind of up to speed, probably like 1 year off. So I was kind of almost on date. And then around 2000, I used that for 2 years. And then 2021, I upgraded to the 2021 iPad Pro. And that changed the game. Like, it was the 2021 iPad Pro 12.9 inch. Changed the game for me drastically, and that's what I use currently to this day. That's what I'm working on now. It was a big help in my success. I was able to create like children's books with it, coloring books, animation, just learning how to do t-shirt designs on there, the different apps you could use. It was just so much. The 2021 iPad Pro changed the game for me, so I was right on updated speed at this point. So as you see, as we going along here, I'm getting stuff like ready to like draw in, so, or not draw in, fill in. So we putting in a few little minor details that you'll see in pens and stuff, the line and structure and all that type of stuff. I really could do this all day, every day, but sometimes you just need a break from like just technology and just drawing. So I definitely take my breaks because it's much needed. And if you don't take breaks, man, you'll get caught up in the burnout session. And I have had burnout sessions where I definitely was burnt out, and it took away from a lot, you know what I'm saying? Like, this is my everyday job, so I'm constantly working on projects and doing stuff for people. So, like, you could burn out easily, like, real easy. So I try to avoid that. I try to make a schedule for myself so I don't get burnt out. This year I told myself I'm taking weekends off at least, bare minimum. If I need to take time during the week to take off just to get my creative juices flowing again, I'll do that as well, but I try not to. But the weekend for sure is when I just dedicate that time towards me. Because if I sat here and drew all week and took emails, and I'm on other people's time, and I'm not doing that no more. Like, just for me, unless it's like a big client that I know I gotta get stuff done for. It's no shame to no clients that I work with now, but if it's like a big client, somebody like how I was working with ESPN, that whole period I had no days off. Like, that was literally like a job every single day, and it was worth it. I got to experience a lot. Just how like the corporate world is. You get an understanding on like more deadlines and just having stuff done correctly. And then it's like reviews and no, we don't like this, and it's a lot. So working with corporate is 100% different than just freestyling and trying to get stuff done. So I learned a lot during that. Working with ESPN, it was a dope experience, and then like it definitely helped me get to where I'm at. So here, how you see, I got the project stuff done, so I'm gonna just go down the line and do some little shadow stuff. I'm not like fully like 100% sure on the shadowing, because if I do the shadows here, I can't really put in like other details. It looked kind of funny, but you'll see. I think I did do it with this picture, but that's one thing I avoid on future projects. Like if I do like colored in shadows, like black thicker lines on the shadow parts, I usually don't add like shadows on the character. But I think with this one I did, just because I was freestyling just to see what it looked like. But as you see, think I got all the shadowing done. I might do something with the sleeves. I think, yeah. So I'll put some lines. You know how the hoodies be. Well, some hoodies. But I think I got just about all the shadows, underneath the hoodie. Where the hood just sits. You had that little shadow part. I feel like I'm missing something. I think I've got to put the strings on here too. So the shadows underneath the shirt or the arms. Yeah, if you do this type of like shadowing on your characters, you don't need like a layer, especially if it's like cartoon form, like how TV shows is. Like, you don't need that extra shadow in there because it makes it hard for like animators. So I'm understanding that now as well. Like, if I'm gonna go in animation mode, I can't put like the fine details in to like if I'm doing a poster. It gotta be like just a plain layer, so the animators don't have to do all the extra taking time to put shadows in on the artwork. It's just I learned my lesson on that one. But yeah, now I'm about to start coloring it in. So basically just freestyling, coming up with a color layer. It's kind of off my new children's book I'm working on, Hoggy's World. As now that I'm looking at it, it's kind of like reminds me of Hoggy as he's an older character, older version of himself. We ain't that far ahead now, but now that I'm looking at this, that's what it reminds me. I think I've just been stuck in my children's book, Hoggy's World. I've been stuck in that for a minute. And for real, I kind of want to just stick in this mode where all my cartoons like come off like this. No matter if I'm drawing like, example, if I'm drawing Tupac come off and he looks like this. So putting them in my own little universe of my art style that I'm growing to. It kind of gives you that 90s Proud Family, Baby Kids vibe, because that was probably like my favorite cartoon growing up. So I kind of been not stuck, but I always liked that type of style of art. I forgot his name, but he's the illustrator for both of those TV shows, or that movie and TV shows, and I think other ones. But he's most known for that art style, and I don't know. I just like to put my own spin on it and draw my stuff my way. Which you could actually like do that, and like it helps develop so many other paths you could go once you get your own type of style down. And that's what I'm working on now, just put my style down and how I want things to look going forward. And hopefully like people buy into this style so that I could just create artwork off this style. But yeah, so far just filling in the colors. I don't even know if these final colors, but I'm just going with the flow. I think I'm gonna speed this up and get to the full layout, because as you can see, that's what's going on here. So as you see here, I'm filling in the lips. Coming close towards the end of this. Yeah, I just went into like an older version of Hoggy, which is me. I grew up with that name. I think people stopped calling me that, except for my grandmother. I think my mom used to call me that when I was in high school, a little bit longer. I think my grandmother, she called me that until she passed away. Yeah, she always called me Hoggy. I don't even know I don't know what other name she called me. I think she called me Hoggy until her last days on Earth. It's just dope that you could take your ideas, man. That's what a lot of people don't understand. You could take these childhood ideas that you had as a child and turn them into like real life things, like from your brain. And it's like that's what being a creative is all about. I think a lot of people lose that imagination side as we get older. Of course, because of bills, life, just everything comes to you like year by year, and it's draining. Like you could lose your creative side easily, just adulting. So I understand how you can, but I'm just glad I was strong enough to like keep going and not get caught up into like of course I got bills and I pay my bills and all that stuff, but getting through them time periods where I wanted to give up and just like, no, I got a mission to do. Like I'm still on a mission, man. I haven't got to where I need to be yet at all, not even close. Like I'm touching something. I think I got something great, but I'm not even close to where I want to be, but I'm farther than where I used to be. So it's just like studying and developing my skills to be put on the next level. And when I get those calls that we need you to do this project, I'm prepared and ready. So you gotta always do that, man. I treat this stuff as if I was in the NBA or something. Like every day is a work day. Every day somehow we gotta figure out how to get better. If I'm not drawing or creating, I'm researching. I'm seeing what's out there. I'm seeing what's the next thing I need to add to my weapons. You know what I'm saying? So drawing is like, that's like shooting and dribbling. That's the basics of the basics. Now, learning these skills that comes with the drawing, learning how to print stuff, from posters to flyers to cards to just that stuff, that's next level thinking. And then you got the turning this stuff into merch, t-shirts, hats, what formats you need, what different styles and materials you need, what can go on what. Should you get polyester or cotton? Like those are like the next level of things that you put in your weapons arsenal just so you can be on that next level. So when people do ask you for a project and then they putting up terms like we need CMYK only, we need RGB only, we need PDF files, we need the actual vector files, can you make these 12 inches wide and 16 inches tall? Like just knowing all that stuff comes with just studying the game and understanding your craft and putting the time and effort to learn this. Because at the beginning stages, I didn't know what I was doing. I just knew I was creating stuff, and then I was like, okay, I could get this blown up. And then I started outsourcing it, and then knowing that I was putting it on the wrong product and I needed it. I think I started printing on vinyls and stuff, and I'm like, nah, that ain't what he was printing on. I need something else. So then I started printing on like large format paper, and I'm like, that's not it either. Then I heard about canvas printing, and then that's what it took me a lot of money to get to that point. I think did a collab art show for my first art show in my hometown, and I printed everything on vinyl because I didn't know. I bought the canvases and got the size to fit on the canvases on vinyl, and that was a terrible idea because the vinyl started falling apart and stuff. But a couple people bought them, but it took a long process to get to the point where I learned, okay, now it's canvas prints, you know what I'm saying? So even then, knowing the game and understanding, like, man, I'm not about to keep on outsourcing and giving somebody else my money. I'm about to get my own printer. So in 2021, I was able to like purchase my own large format printer where I could print large canvases. So when I have my art shows, I could print as many canvases as I want, as long as I have the funds to fund it. So it's like, then we keep everything in house. So knowing that and just striving to like take things to the next level, that's what we supposed to be doing. So every day, learn something new, man, in your craft. Like, don't just sit on the knowledge you know, because it's not all about talent. There's people that draw way better than me, but I got the resources and network, and I obtained enough skill to take things to the next level with my stuff. So yeah, you might outwork me, and I see where I didn't even put the shadow at. It should be another shadow where the hoodie is. I don't think I put nothing there. Did I? Let's see if I'm that. Y'all, I guess I did. I didn't even notice I did that. Okay, so yeah, just knowing, like, putting those skills together, making stuff happen, and then mastering your craft. That's what we're supposed to do when you're doing something. Like, become a master of it. And understand this right here is just like one. It's like Super Mario levels. Like, this probably just like level maybe 2, because I know how to do structure, lining, all that stuff. But what can I do with this? I could make stickers. I could make prints, which I wouldn't, because this is just a freestyle. But I'm just giving y'all ideas of what you could do. You can make stickers, prints, t-shirts. What you could do, get this animated. You could do just about anything, bruh. You just gotta have that imagination. That imagination is key, man. Never lose your imagination. That's something that I'm gonna keep going with, because once you lose that imagination, man, you get caught up in these cycles with what's going on in this world. I don't know well, I do know what's going on with this world, but at the end of the day, it's like, in the midst of all this, like, I'm about to create, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna come up and see how I can help change the minds of people. Not even people, like, at this point, it's like change the minds of the kids. I think that's why I'm not too focused on like spreading truths to like adults so much these days. I'm more focused on how I could use my talent and my gifts to like spark the minds of kids, because they is the future, and that's where we gotta tap into, man. We gotta start changing these mindsets of these kids, so as they get older, they got more of a game plan of what they could do with themselves in life, and along that journey, they ain't gotta like they could be themselves. Like, this is all me being myself. I used to be scared of my own talents because I wanted to see everybody else be great that was around me. But now it's like, you can't make others be great. You got to be great yourself, and that aura would navigate through everybody when you pull up. So it's like, let me go out here and be great for myself, and then that's gonna spark and inspire the next people to go out here and be great and do other things that's not normal. I know for a fact I'm a trendsetter. When I was doing this art stuff and trying to start businesses and all that stuff, people wasn't doing none of that stuff. Like when I first was doing this, it was more of like, oh, that's what's up. You know what I'm saying? Like people, but that just comes from like listening to Nipsey Hussle and all that, because he is definitely one of my inspirations. At the beginning stages of like my career, so just like seeing that type of stuff and like understanding like, dang, we could really turn nothing into something. Let's figure this stuff out. And it's like right now, as you can see, I'm still playing with. I'm just trying to find a little background and add a little stuff. See what I could add just to give it another little twist. But it's not really major. But yeah, man, we finishing up this drawing. I'm gonna try to do this more often. I think I'm gonna do this every Sunday at least. But I'm gonna upload during the week. But at least every Sunday you're gonna get these type of videos. Because this is soothing. Right now I'm just playing with the background, just trying to see what I could use. Nothing major. Just seeing what would stick out. But yeah, I'm going to do this every Sunday. And I think this was like dope, man. This is like a therapy session for me. I feel like gave y'all another insight of what you can do with this art stuff. I put the noise effect on there. I like it because it makes it more look like a film. So yeah, man. I thank y'all for tuning in and watching. And this is a 37-minute video. This might be my longest video I upload, but yeah, thank you guys for watching. It was a dope session, as I think I should call these little sessions, you know what I'm saying, in Procreate. And there's way more tips and tricks you could do in Procreate, but I just wanted to make a video and see how this goes, get this out here. Like, comment, and subscribe to my channel. More stuff on the way. Follow me at artjordan_ on Instagram. Visit www.artjordan.net for merch, bookings, and to see any other prior work. I thank you for watching, and tune in to me next week as we work on another project. Peace.